Make sure you drink your water and stay hydrated. The smartphone industry has been very boring for the past couple of years, but every now and then comes around a smartphone which changes things a bit. People start talking about it, gets good reviews and comes at a fair price as well. Basically, every now and then comes along a smartphone which is well balanced. This phone, the Moto Edge 40, belongs to that category. It's a very well balanced smartphone and potentially one of the best out there under rupees 30,000. That's why I'm switching to it. Inside the box you get the normal stuff, some paperwork, boring, a clear case which is not a soft one, it is a hard case which I do like. Something different, you know. Then comes the smartphone itself, we will get back to this. And finally we have a 68 watt USB-C charger inside the box itself, and of course the USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. So those were the box contents, time to get back to the smartphone. So here we go, this is the Moto Edge 40 in all its glory. I absolutely love the olive green color, looks fresh. I have been trying to order this smartphone ever since it was launched. The other day I finally got a chance and I'm really glad that I ordered this smartphone because it turned out to be awesome. The 30 to 35k segment is the hottest right now in terms of smartphones. Earlier it used to be 20 to 25k, but gradually the prices of smartphones have gone up and so has the spending capacity of consumers. That's why I feel 30 to 35k is the hottest segment right now, and this smartphone, the Moto Edge 40, sits right at the top over here. It all starts with the design and in-hand feel. Moto Edge 40 is a slim, lightweight and extremely comfortable smartphone to use. I realized this as soon as I held it for the first time. It also comes with this vegan leather back panel which feels superb. I'm really glad that brands are choosing vegan leather as an option for back panel because it feels extremely premium. The Realme 11 series and now this one definitely feels premium. Talking about premium, this entire smartphone feels extremely premium. Like if I hand over this smartphone to a random person and ask them to guess the price, I am pretty sure that they will guess somewhere around 40 to 45,000 rupees and definitely not 30,000 rupees. As I said, the vegan leather back, curved display, metal frame, thin body and the in-hand feel make this smartphone premium. In the past I have said that I prefer flat displays and I stand by it. Flat displays are my thing, but I see that how a curved display might feel good to use to some people, and if you are one of those people then you're gonna love this curved display. Also it's a great POLED panel. Yes, POLED and not AMOLED. So I did some research on the differences between POLED and AMOLED. Basically what I found out was that POLED is manufactured by LG and AMOLED is manufactured by Samsung. There are some technological differences, but that won't make a huge difference in terms of actual usage. So basically there is not a lot of difference between POLED and AMOLED, and that is good to know. Anyway, coming back to this POLED display, it's an awesome one. Fast, bright, colorful and immersive. Watching content on this display is a treat to the eyes. YouTube videos, Netflix movies or Instagram reels, everything looks absolutely stunning on this display. It's a lovely display for the price of this smartphone. And as I said, it's a fast one too, clocked at 144 Hz, and I have not noticed any major lags or stutters in my couple of days with it. It has been a smooth experience in terms of the refresh rate. Also the display has some sort of protection, but it is not Corning Gorilla Glass. So that is a thing that you should know. You also get an in-display fingerprint sensor over here. It's fast, accurate and I have not noticed any issues with it. What about performance? Well, performance has been smooth on the Moto Edge 40. I have been using it only for a couple of days, so it's still early to give a full review on the performance, but as far as my initial impressions go, the performance does seem great on the Moto Edge 40. Moto has done a good job in terms of the performance and optimization over here. Also the software on this smartphone is just incredible. Almost stock Android experience with just some customizations by Moto. This is a very strong point here, keeping a competitive price and not compromising on the software part, a rarity these days. And as I said, it is almost stock Android experience with just some customizations. I have not used stock Android in a long time, and that's why I am very excited to use this smartphone because of stock Android. It is Android 13 out of the box with the April security patch. Now you do get some pre-installed Moto applications. Some of them are great, you can customize your smartphone with it, but some of them are not so great. But the bottom line over here is that there is not a lot of bloatware and crap in the software. In fact, it is one of the best software experiences in this price point. Alright, this gets me to the cameras. There are a couple of them on the rare side and I have been clicking photos with them. And as far as my initial impressions about the cameras go, I have mixed reviews. On the one hand, I really like the dynamic range of the photos. Shadows and highlights are exposed in the proper way and is doing a good job in terms of HDR. Same goes for details. The photos are detailed well, at least from the main camera. But on the other hand, I don't like the colors that much, especially the greens. It oversaturates the greens, which makes it look unnatural to me. And same thing goes for consistency. 8 out of 10 times you will get a good photo, but the other 2 times you won't get a good photo. So these are the couple of things that I noticed, and maybe Moto can fix them via a software update. It's not a big deal though. The main camera is actually actually good and you can click some good photos, but these small things that I noticed, I do mention them in the video. You also get an ultra wide angle camera, which is great for perspective, and that's all you're gonna get from it. Don't expect a lot of details from the photos from the ultra wide angle camera. The photos are soft and not that detailed, to be honest. And this is the case with almost all ultra wide angle cameras out there in this price segment. Brands need to take this camera seriously now because they cannot get away with a subpar ultra wide angle camera from next year. On the flip side, you can shoot 4K videos from the rear as well as the front camera. So that is great to see 4K video recording from the front camera. It's been absent in a lot of smartphones in this price range. As a matter of fact, in smartphones above this price range as well. So it's really good to see 4K video recording from the front camera. As far as the selfies go, they are good, decent dynamic range, good details and the skin tones as well. Overall, I would say the selfie camera will get the job done. To sum up the camera point, I will say it is 85% there. There is a 15% gap, and if Moto clear this gap, then this smartphone will be perfect. But as we all know, no smartphone is perfect, and this is where this smartphone is 15% behind. But still, if we compare it to the competition, it is right up there. It's not behind if we compare it to the competition. This gets me to one of the best points with this smartphone, and that is IP68 rating. Yes, you do get an IP68 rating over here. Now, IP68 does not mean that you should take your smartphone for a swim. It means that there is protection against water and dust, so it can easily survive a rain or something like that. But regardless, IP68 at this price is awesome. It just shows that Moto is committed towards build quality, and I do appreciate that. There's one more thing, wireless charging. Wireless charging and IP68 are completely optional features in this price range, and no one expects them, to be honest. But Moto was like, nope, we are going to give you these features, and I'm going to say a big thank you to Moto for giving these features. Wireless charging is extremely convenient, and IP68 is highly appreciated. So job well done to the Moto team. As far as the battery life goes, it has been solid in the past couple of days. It easily lasted me throughout the day with some juice left towards the end of the day, like 30% battery left towards the end, which is very good battery life. But again, these are only my initial impressions. I will talk about it in detail in my full review. You also get super fast charging, so that is convenient. You can plug it in for like 20-25 minutes and you will be sorted for the day. Overall, to sum it all up, I'm going to say that the Moto Edge 40 is a very well balanced smartphone. In fact, it punches above its weight in some of the features like wireless charging and IP68. So if you're looking to buy a smartphone in this price range, then you can definitely consider the Moto Edge 40. It is Technolobe recommended. Let me just recap this smartphone for you. Thin, lightweight, extremely comfortable, vegan leather back panel, curved display, 144Hz refresh rate, P OLED panel, almost stock Android experience, no bloatware, no vulgar recommendations, IP68 rating, wireless charging, fast charging, and a bunch of other things. Honestly, this smartphone is a great deal.